Hi everyone, this is Erin from Sandpaper Road, and today I'm just sharing with you some cards that I'm making kind of on the fly. I've got some scraps left over from when I made my fall card making and scrapbooking kit, and I was sorting my scraps and I was mid-craft. I just was like, oh, I'll just make a couple quick cards, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll just turn the camera on and just continue what I was doing. I don't know, I thought maybe you guys would like to see some of the process. Also, this kit, there's already a tutorial for how to like make projects with the kit, but you know, you don't have to. And I think that's the other thing too, is, you know, sometimes people get sort of locked in and maybe they don't want to try kits or whatever because, you know, they don't, I don't know, maybe they see the projects that are created in the tutorials and they're, you know, they think, oh, I don't really want to make that, or I don't know how I would use that or whatever, but you don't have to. Like I said, this is what happened was I made a bunch of pieces and then put the kits together, and then I didn't have enough to make an even number of kits. So I just had these extras and I thought, well, that's fine. So it's no big deal. But these are just fall, you know, I sent some birthday cards to people and I thought this would be kind of nice. And it's pretty easy actually. If you, I don't know, do you guys like working with your scraps, or are you more sort of a scrap, you know, you toss out your scraps. I know some people who they keep every scrap of everything. I used to be that person, honestly. And my philosophy was, if you can punch a piece out of it, then you save it. That was honestly my rule of thumb. And it just got to be so cumbersome with all the scraps that I wasn't using. That was the issue, is I just wasn't going back through them. And if I was going back through them, it was taking so long just to go back through and find like the exact thing I wanted. Or sometimes I would go through my scraps and like, I don't know, sort of get ideas from the scraps. You know what I mean? So, but this is pretty fun because, like I said, they were already cut. If you decide to get the kit, there's some more left in the shop. You can feel free to check those out at your leisure if you're interested in this paper, because this isn't really my typical paper. I had so much of it that and it's pretty, and it's not craft a clock paper. Let's see what kind of paper this is. I don't even know. I don't know. Is that bad? I don't know. But it's still pretty, and because of that, I thought it would be nice for just some quick cards, quick fall projects. And let's see here. Whoopsie. But if you decide on the kit, all these pieces you get are already cut, just like you're seeing here. And it's just a matter of putting it together. And like I said, you could follow the tutorial or not. It's up to you. Today I'm not. I'm going against my own grain and just literally just doing whatever I want. I'm almost done, actually. Just reorganizing my the stuff that's in my area. I didn't do like an overhaul or anything. Everything's still, it's funny because a while back I made a video of how I reorganized my whole area, and I thought I would do an update like a few years later to see if it was still like that. And in all actuality, it is still like that. I mean, there's more stuff in it, but it's still the same. And so I'm glad I stuck to that. It's something that works for me, and not everybody, I'm sure, likes to just have their stuff out in the open. I think my husband has made himself known of his attitudes of the stuff out in the open. Oops. But that's okay. His stuff's in the open too. So, but no, overall, I think I found a thing that, that works for me. Look at these brads that I found in my stash. These are not part of the kit. They're just brads I had. And, I thought I gotta use more of the stuff I have here. You know how you're like, I thought I had, fill in the blank. And you think you remember something that you thought you had at somewhere. Well, that was me. I was like, I thought I had cool leaf brads somewhere. And sure enough, I don't know where they came from. Actually, yes, I do. I think my aunt gave them to me a while back. She was destashing. So, but the paper, I think, now that I recall, came from a crafting store, and I bought it all up with the intention of making kits for tutorials. That's nice right there. Yep. We'll put this like this. This one maybe I won't put the white border around. I'll just stick it down just like this. Just like this. Yeah, it's just a sticker. That's pretty cool. What is this though in here? It's a little, oh no, that's a piece of the pattern behind it. Silly me. That looks cool. It needs like little blingy dots. So I'll have to get some sequins, which actually the sequins come in your kit. If you're, are these, yeah, here. These are the cards. You'll make 2 cards. These are the cards you'll make in the kit. Yeah, see? And it comes with the blingy stuff. And a ribbon. Yeah, and these leaves. You get these leaves too, and they're already embossed. Pretty cool. But no, these are just for me. These ones are just for me, and so like I said, there's some fall birthdays, you know. You know what else I've been doing lately is at our church, we get like a little, I don't know, what do they call it? Like a church bulletin. Well, anyhow, and it's got all the church birthdays on there. Our church is kind of small, but for the month. And I thought, now why don't I prepare, this is me trying to make my life easier. Why don't I prepare the few cards ahead of time for the upcoming month of birthdays and put them in envelopes with a stamp on them, and just kind of put them by the door. I have like a little thing, like a little organizer for all our phones with chargers, but we don't always have it full with phones. So I've been putting these finished cards with stamps all addressed and ready to go by the door in the thing. And then that way when I go by, they're in order. So when it's a couple days before such and such's birthday, I just take the card that's already ready to go and walk it out to the mailbox. So, and that worked for me during September. And I really like it a lot. So I thought, well, why don't I just keep going with that? You know, we'll see if I like it and if it's easy and if people enjoy it. I know people like getting some handmade cards, you know. So I think that's what's going to happen with these. And I am going to add a little to it here after I get these 4 done. You get the card base. If you're getting the kit, you get the card bases too. That's why I had these leftover ones. As a matter of fact, these are some of just the leftover pieces from when I was making the kits. And there's a brown one. So you'll either get pieces that are like cut out like this, or you'll get the orange one, pieces that are cut out like this. So yeah. And let's see what we're going to do on this one. This stamp I got just specifically, I got it from Vistaprint, I think. And you can design your own thing like on Canva. I use PicMonkey myself, but sometimes I use Canva. And then you can upload the design and then they can make you a little stamp. That's cool, huh? So these aren't plugs necessarily. I'm not affiliated with Vistaprint, although I will see if I can get you a good discount link. I will look and see if I can. Sometimes, you know, we can find stuff like that for you. But I will tell you this, if you are shopping at Sandpaper Road, speaking of discounts, if you subscribe to this YouTube channel, the Sandpaper Road YouTube channel, and you enter the code SRYT15 in your cart, you can save 15% on your purchase at sandpaperroad.com. Just a little hint. It stands for Sandpaper Road. I'm sorry, SRYT15 stands for Sandpaper Road YouTube 15% off is what it stands for. And I clearly can't do two things at once because I'm sitting here trying to think of what I'm doing. And what I want to do this time on this card, I think, is just to cut this so it's a frame over top. This is going to be nice and easy with 4 cards, just kind of ready to go. I have plenty of cards ready to go for my upcoming October birthdays. But like I said, I was just tidying up my scraps. And, uh-oh, that looks crooked. Oh, no. Oh, well. Well, maybe this is going to be a little bit different. Maybe it's going to look exactly the same. Maybe I'll just use a different scrap because I really kind of want, I really cut this sort of wrong. No, because no, I'll just use it. It's fine. Because you know what I'll do? I'll put this coming out of the bottom. Yeah, that looks fine. Does it? Looks kind of weird. What was I going to do with it? Oh, no, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. I do want to trim that up, though, a bit. Let's see. So it's not going to do what I originally thought. I thought it was going to cover up the whole... Well, why don't I just do it then? Sorry, sometimes I talk to myself. Yeah, it virtually looks the same as the others. Just a little bit more up. That's okay. That's okay. I'll make this a little bit down. You'll never notice. And I'll put this down too, like that. Oh yeah, that looks fine. See, you never notice. I don't get too bent out of shape about stuff like that. So going back to talking about my organizing my craft area, I said to my kids one day, I said, I think I'm going to just pack up all this art stuff and take it downstairs. And they were like, you're giving up art? Which is not what I meant or said, but they jumped to a conclusion. And I said, no, but, you know, I just know your stepdad hates this stuff just in this area here. And my youngest son said, maybe you can just keep it where it is, but just do it better, is what he said. And do you know that that completely stuck with me? I mean, really, that completely stuck with me. Why don't you just do it better? And because he looked around and I thought it's for the most part, it's pretty organized. I mean, I know where everything is. It doesn't look cluttered. It doesn't really look cluttered, right? But yeah, it was just the way he said it. Maybe you could just do it better. And I thought, yeah, well, maybe I can just do it better. So that's been sort of my inspiration, my driving force recently. Maybe I can just do it better. So in that, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf a little bit here. I'm trying to not take myself quite so seriously. And just make more stuff and let you watch the process. That's sort of what this is all about, isn't it? And just not take myself so seriously. Sometimes I get a little hypey, you know. So hopefully you find that inspiring as well. Words from a 16-year-old. Maybe you can just do it better. Maybe I can. Maybe I can just do it better. Maybe I can. So let's try to do that. Here, Karen Foster design. That's where the paper came from. That's what I was looking for on the other sheet, is something on the back. It's single-sided, so I knew I'd see something on the back, but I couldn't figure out where it was. So, okay, yeah, moving right along. You'll notice, now have you noticed that in the cards I've done on camera just so far here, have you noticed that I've put the panel together before I put it on top of the card base? And I was doing that because I knew I wanted to add these brads. But if I was just going to add like sequins or something on top, obviously I wouldn't do that. And with this one, I sure do like the way those brads look. Yeah, it does look pretty good. But you know what? I think what I'm going to do is on these, I don't think I will do that because, well, why not? Why? Why? Because it might cost me another 50 cents to send? That's dumb. I changed my mind. I want to do that. I want to do that. So I'm going to do that. And forget about the measuring because I can see where I want this brad to be. So just forget it. Look, see? See? That's all part of not taking myself too seriously, right? Definitely the yellow this time because we're definitely the yellow. I do like these brads a lot, and I have a million of them, my goodness. Okay. Hopefully I can bend this flat. It doesn't look like it wants to go. We're going to use the crocodile-like pliers today. Okay, that'll be just fine. It's fun. I don't think this is going to be a very long video and, you know, sort of a crafty chat, I guess. But yeah, if this is the kind of thing that you're looking for, just something easy, something that you get that maybe is pre-cut and you just want to get a couple projects made, or maybe you're a beginner, this is probably a really good kit to start with. And, oops. Right like this. That looks pretty good. Right over top. That's very nice. Do you know what I want though? I want I want to put it on a card base first of all. But no, I think what needs to happen is I think I need some leaf punches or something. What happened to see, I've got some really good Craft a Clock fall leaves. And I think they're right here within reach. Yep. Yeah, these fall accents. That's what's going to happen on these. This does not come with the kit, but I just thought it would look good to accent this stuff here. You can get these in the shop, by the way. But it's not part of this particular kit. But yeah, I think we're going to use a couple because I have some leaf stamps and stuff like that. I just don't feel like stamping right now. I'm sort of not in that mode today. We've been going to football games and stuff in the fall, and my youngest son is in the band, so we're sort of bleacher parents, I guess. And he does band shows and stuff like that. He's pretty good. Plays the quads this year. That's the set of like that set of drums that the drummer carries. It's got like 6 drums all in one little holster. Yeah. You can tell I was not in the band, but I'm learning along the way. And then my oldest son does track, so we'll be following him in the, well, I think he might do indoor this winter, but we'll follow him around mainly in the spring. This track. Okay, good. That's a good one. All right, good. Yeah, we're moving right along. Yeah, we're going to do a couple of those leaves and maybe some paint spatter. Boy, these look pretty similar, don't they? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I think this one's a little bit different. Oh, this one's going to be a piece of cake. Look, you can't get much easier than that. But you know what? I want to use some of this. This is some like double-sided foam. It's red. That's what I used to elevate this little piece. So let's use some of that in here. Yeah, let's lift this up maybe. Do we even want to use this? We'll use it as part of the background maybe. How about that? Like that. Yeah. Like that. Is that good? Where's this going to come from? Yeah, we can do that. This is like the first main cold day. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'll put this on here, but I won't take it off here. I'll just wait a second. Yeah, this is, well, it might be warmer outside than it is in here, but this is like the first main cold day, I think, of the year. Uh-oh, oops. There we go. Let's see. So I have a few minutes here. That's why I thought, well, while I'm cleaning up before I get into my next thing, let me just put these cards together. And then I thought, maybe you'd want to see that. I don't know if you want to see that, but I thought maybe. Yeah, let's do, well, now wait a second here. No, let's do this. And let's do this. Maybe we'll leave this off this time. Maybe we'll leave this off this time. Maybe we'll leave, well, no, hold on. No, let's not. I'll use this to go up. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because that's what I want on the top. Okay. And you know what? Even if you might be thinking, well, I could have made that. I don't need a kit. I have all that stuff at home. Like you might have this scalloped die at home already in your stash and thought, oh, I forgot about my scalloped die. So take this also as an inspirational video as well for yourself. Maybe you have like a die that looks kind of like this, maybe like a rectangle or something like that. And so yeah, you can use your scraps, I guess, is what I'm trying to give you some, oh my gosh, I better pay attention here. I'm trying to give you some inspiration. Use your scraps and the things that you already have. And, you know, if you cut a bunch of scraps together, immediately you're going to have a couple easy cards. So let's see, we'll just go like this. And we'll put this on here like, for real? Okay. Do I have another roll of Scor Tape in the 1/4 inch? I can't believe that I do. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. Sure did go through that roll pretty quick. Goodness. Okay. We were having hamburgers last night, and I went to go make the hamburgers, and I said I thought I had hamburger buns. I just bought hamburger buns, people. I just bought them. My husband was like, "Oh, I used them all. I made ham sandwiches for the guys when I went golfing." I was like, oh, as the hamburgers are cooking, right? So he said, I'll run out and get hamburger buns. Don't worry. I was like, well, should I wait to cook this? Or he was like, no, I'll just run out and be right back. Do any of you know that when someone says, I'm just going to the store for one thing and I'll be right back. Now, that may or may not be true. In my husband's case, it was not true. He came back much later and with a huge load of stuff. And I was like, are you kidding me? And he said, I really shouldn't be the one that goes to the store. I have a problem. He can't go to the store and just get one thing. Oh my goodness. Oops. All right, let's see here. See, I forgot how good this is because it fits right on there. It's pre-sized. Yep, that's so smart. That's so smart. All right, that's pretty good. And then we'll add, yeah, that looks nice. No, that looks nice. See? And then we'll add, we'll add a couple leaf sentiments. We'll add a couple leaf pieces over top and then be done. Yeah, so hopefully you're enjoying this. It's sort of like a little crafty chat. Oh, I didn't add brads on this one. Oh, well, that's fine. We don't have to add brads. I kind of forgot. I was sitting here yakking. I sort of got a little crooked there on that. That's okay. All right, so let me move these out of my way. Not this. This is trash here. And let's put these up out of my way. Do you know what this is? You know those Italian ices you can get? Yeah, save the little cups. They're good for this kind of thing. I thought I was going to use this, but I do not think I am. And I don't want to forget to put this on the back because I will forget. And then it will be too late for me. So those don't look like anything too spectacular, right? Fairly easy, nothing too major. Right, let's add a few, there we go. Yeah, let's add a few of these here. What do we have here? Why do I have these in 2 bags, I wonder? Oh, I think I know. Because I was experimenting with my brother's scan and cut, I think. And some of these are going to be like usable things and some of them are not. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah, neat. Pretty simple. Ooh, I like the pine cone. Let's stick with leaves, shall we? I get a little caught up. And let's not float our embellishments, shall we? I don't like floating. Let's ground them to something. Okay, very nice. Oh yeah, just a few. That'll look really good. Ooh, a sunflower. Cool. Ooh, a butterfly. Definitely cool. Can you guys see all that? Yeah, we'll just sort of lay a couple. Yeah, this will be fine. Oh yeah, Yeah, this will be just fine. Okay. And some of these. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to just play a little. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, less isn't, it needs something right there. No, this little guy here. Oh, still needs some. Where's those berries? They were like little, yeah, but I thought I had smaller ones. Oh, maybe a half, yeah, half sunflower. We'll cut that. We'll cut that right there. Yeah, that'll be fine. And let's see, last but not least, maybe we want the leaf instead of the butterfly. Maybe a bigger butterfly. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I don't know about that butterfly. I like the bird, but not on this card. But I do like it here. There, that's what we needed. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, all kinds of choices, huh? Yeah, it's nice. I like it a lot. Yeah, real nice. No, let's give me some green or something as I reach for the same color. There. Yeah, so we'll just keep doing that. Ooh. This, I think, normally I would do, why did I do that? Why did I just tuck that under there like that? It looks so random. And I wanted a green one here. Let's put him over here. Ooh, these are just, I just put them in 2 envelopes. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason why I did that. These, I think, I was working with my new Scan and Cut as I was learning how to use it and just experimenting with the different kinds of cuts is all it was. So that's what was going on there. Yeah, we'll just go like that. I kind of like the way that looks, actually. Do I have another one of those? No, but this will do just fine. That's nice. Boy, something is really going on outside. It's funny, we live in Amish country, but we live pretty close to the fire department, our village fire department. So, and our landlord is a volunteer firefighter. And do you know what he said? He said that that looks really good, by the way. He said that a lot of their calls that they get, a lot of their fires are chimney fires. A lot of them. At Amish homes, which I did not even think about that. But he said, yeah. So they do a lot of like, I don't know, I guess public service type, public service type, educational type stuff, just sort of stressing the importance of cleaning your chimney regularly. It's funny the things you don't even think about, huh? So I'm just going to use some basic glue here, and we'll glue all these down. As I'm getting to the bottom of this glue, trying not to open up my new glue just yet, but I might have to. Okay. And did I mention earlier that I kind of like to, what is this thing? Oh, I think it goes this way. I often use my hot glue gun for this part, and I don't have it plugged in. it will take too long. I didn't want to make any cuts in this video. I just wanted it to like be a nice video. So we'll see how long I can go without, or with just the glue here. Aren't these nice? These leaves and stuff, these autumn embellishments. So some of them I cut on my scan and cut machine, and others of them, oopsie, others of them I just fussy cut. But it's a real nice quick accent. Do you know how much longer it would have taken for me to stamp and color all these elements? It would have taken a lot longer than this. Sometimes I like to do that, and other times I just don't. So today is one of the days like I said before, I was just, this glue, did I mention this glue is almost done? It's almost done. And I've got my next bottle ready. But yeah, I just thought maybe you'd like to sort of be in the room with me while I'm making some of these quick things. We'll add some paint spatter to that. Definitely. Oh my gosh. One time I had one of these bottles. I was squeezing it, and the top like just completely busted off. This plastic top here. I mean, we were just talking about a glue bottle, you know. But when it busted off, glue just went everywhere. And I fixed it and I put the thing back. I just couldn't believe it. So I'm just a little bit more cautious about the pressure that I apply. Oh boy. Sometimes I get a little nuts, huh? This is really nice. I think I would like to receive a birthday card if I had a oh, am I that nuts? I said if I had a fall birthday. Folks, my birthday's in September. Oh boy. All right, let's see how far in we need this. Probably about here. All right, that should do the trick. Maybe a little more. All right, that should do the trick. Did you know that you can cut embellishments or paper or stamped images? Of course you knew that. But did you forget that, is what I should have said. Did you forget that you can do that? Sometimes I forget that. There. And guess what? We can use this too. On this card. This first one. Right here. See? Because we have the sunflower over here. Yep, that's pretty good. Let's see. This one we do not need to do much to. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that this is a pretty simple card for me. I like pastes and stuff. And layering and dimension and all kinds of stuff like that. But not everybody likes that. So I like to start with the basics, when I'm trying to do like a tutorial. Do you know what I mean? Because you can, even when we do like craft outfitting patterns and tackle your stack patterns and, you know, all kinds of other just like patterns, paper piecing patterns for scrapbooking, card making, things like that. Whenever we're doing those, like I try to give you the basics. And then, of course, you know, if you want, you can always add to it, but that way everybody can do like a basic thing. These look pretty good. Yeah, these look pretty good. Pretty good, I have to say. Did you notice that these were double-sided images? Did you notice that all these ones that I'm gluing, like right now, these leaves, these butterflies, these sunflowers, all this, did you happen to notice they're double-sided? Isn't that cool? I don't know if you noticed that, but now you might be thinking, what's the difference if you're going to glue one side down? Well, as I was saying, if we can glue one side down, as I was saying, like, if you like to do like mixed media and stuff like that, a lot of times you'll have things that hang off the page. And if they, is this how I had this? It doesn't look like this is how I had this. This seems like more how I had it. Anyway, if it hangs off the page, if it's single-sided, then this is really getting on my nerves. There's just this smidgen of glue at the bottom, and I'm just determined to use it all before I open another bottle. So yeah, that's all. Well, here's an example. Like, see how this is hanging off the page, this leaf? Well, now when you catch it, I mean, there's a big blob of glue right there, but see how you can see that it's a colored image on the other side, not just a white piece of paper. Just a little detail. But I like when craft companies think out those details. It makes me happy inside. That doesn't seem like that's where I had that, but that's where he's got to go. See, now I have to add another one right here. Do I? That's what I have to add right there. Oh my goodness sakes. This is really good glue. I don't want you to think it's not good glue because I'm sitting here messing with it. On the contrary, it's such good glue that I want to get every bit of drippage out of it before I open a new one. So don't think that I'm anti that glue. And it's really hard to find, actually. I mean, I can find it, and I have a bunch of links in a bunch of my other videos, but it's out of stock a lot. So I will put an Amazon link in my description box, and then you can check that out if you want. It's pretty good. All right, let's do a little bit of paint spatter and then call it a day. Aren't these nice? I feel like white paint spatter is what we're going to go for. And I thought I was going to use that embossing folder, but I am not. A little paint tray. These we will clean up later, but I will scoop them off now because I have a feeling if I do not, they're going to get paint on them. Likewise with this and these brads. This has been a really nice little time. I really appreciate you sticking with me. Okay. This is absolutely 50-cent acrylic paint from the Walmart. 100%. 50 cent. But the trick is you have to get it matte. If you take the time and look that it says matte, it doesn't matter the brand, honestly. Just get matte acrylic paint for something like this. It doesn't need to be all. Let me stand up here. Okay, let's get ready to do this effectively without completely messing up my area. Let's do one at a time. And let me show you what we're going to do so that we don't mess with our stuff. We're just going to put a piece of scrap paper right over it. Like that. I'm going to water this down just a bit. And where is a good paintbrush? This will do. And where is my, okay, this is what we'll do. Okay. Just like this. Very nice. Remove. Voila, beautiful. Beautiful. Put this off to the side for a minute. Next, put this over top. This is my bone folder. It really doesn't matter what you use. I just always use this. Voila! Beautiful. Looks great. Just that little bit. I really didn't need any more dimension. These were simple enough cards. I just wanted to I just needed just a little something, something. Paint spatter is usually my go-to finishing touch, or a little, come on now. So did you see what was happening? I was holding the paintbrush too tight. Just hold it loosely. Yeah. I was like gripping it. That looks good. You know what else you could do with this technique is snow. Christmas card hack. Now this one, guess what? We're going to do something. I want just a little bit less here. We're going to, let me see here. Put a little bit more scrap paper on this one than maybe on the other. Yeah, hold it loosely. Gently, gently. And I'm pretty high up, by the way. I'm not like right next to it, okay? Well, here I am because, but not at first. If I'm right next to it, these blobs are going to be humongous. Okay, that's plenty. That looks so good. It looks great. Put that back. I'll wash this off. Where am I going to put it so I don't bump it and paint something that I don't want painted? Yeah, great. Thanks for hanging out with me, folks. It's been real. Don't go anywhere just yet. Let me show you the I did pull up the kits to show you, but I'll give you, let's look at the final look at all 4 cards, okay? And then I'll show you what the kits look like if you're interested, so you don't have to click around. Sometimes if people think they have to click around, then that's it. So yeah, these look great. Again, this is the kit and the tutorial, the video tutorial that comes, like coordinates with the kit. It makes 2 scrapbook layouts and 2 cards. These were the leftover pieces I had, plus a few embellishments of my own from my own stash, just to make some extra cards. Certainly you can do whatever you want. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. These are great. I am excited to give these this month. These are great. I'm excited to give them. Now you can get the Charming Extras Autumn set by Craft O'Clock. You can get that in the Sandpaper Road shop. You can check the link for that. Okay. And then you can, that's its own thing. These are the kits, okay? And in the kit, so you'll get the kit, it comes like this. This is the orange one, all right? And you can see everything comes kind of inclusive here. You get all the pieces, parts, plus you get an instructional sheet. Let's see, is this the orange one or the brown one? It doesn't matter, they're both the same. So you'll get instruction sheets with very, very detailed, specific instructions. And may I just highly suggest that if you're going on some kind of a crop or a weekend or someplace or a cruise or someplace that doesn't have internet necessarily, wouldn't this be fun? Because now you've got full, easy instructions. There's a link here to the YouTube tutorial that shows you how to make them. And you will make, if you get the orange kit, these are what your cards will look like. If you follow the video instructions, and these are the orange scrapbook pages. Of course, you could certainly cut up the scrapbook materials and make more cards if you're a card maker, or use some of your own stash and make more scrapbook pages if you're more of a scrapbooker. This says title only because you can die cut a title or use, there's extra supplies included so that you could die cut a title if you wanted to. This card is included, the leaves are included, excuse me, the white paper is included, everything you see is included, everything. That's the orange, and then it's the exact same if you get the brown, except your pages will look a little bit different with the brown. Obviously, you get instructions, and your kit looks like this when it comes, okay? And you get the brown, everything you need to make, let's see, 2 scrapbook pages. I just did, see, it's that same like craft cardstock, and then I used letter stickers that I had in my stash to make my title instead of die cutting the word title. You can do whatever you want. You'll get a journaling card type thing. All the stuff's included, but instead your things are brown. So certainly check this out. Don't forget about the coupon code for being a subscriber to the YouTube channel. That's SRYT15, and you can enter that at checkout. And thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I had a really nice time. Happy fall, everybody. And I'll leave you with a couple videos on the screen here that you can check out if you're interested. And thanks for having a nice afternoon with me. I hope you have a crafty afternoon as well, and I hope you are inspired. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video with your crafty friends. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.